Greetings. This is the first video from a series of lessons on Orot cards. Today, the video is for guidance only. And before starting to consider the methods of using the deck and practices, we want to talk a little about the deck. So in this video, what kind of cards? Deck structure and system, Arcana and numbering, additional cards, similar Arcana with tarot. Using, for what? Orot cards are a new look at the spiritual world. These are new cards of a new time. The cards are like tarot cards, oracle and metaphorical. They have similar moments and functions. However, they are not one of these. Orot cards are independent new cards with their own system and principles. Yes, cards can be used fully instead of tarot or oracle. And even more efficient. And also as a tool of a psychologist. But first of all, these are spiritual cards. No matter how you use them, they will change everything and open the veil on the path to truth. When using them, very deep spiritual work will occur. Regardless of whether you have our deck or not, a number of practices are available and work without the need for cards. For a complete understanding of the card system, we will consider the structure of the deck. Deck structure. The deck consists of 102 cards. There are 99 Arcana in the deck. 2 additional cards and a special stop card. So, before you laid out a deck, it consists of 9 blocks. The first block, Herald. Second, Sword. Third, Fate. Fourth, Fortress. The fifth block, Lily. Sixth, Crown. Seventh, Glory. Eighth block, Wisdom. And the last 9th block is Love. Each block is the high frequency of the previous one. Each block has 11 cards or Arcana. Exception 6 block, there are 2 additional cards. More about this later. In each block there are 3 lesser Arcana, from the first card to the third. -5 middle, from 4th to 8th. And 3 major Arcana, from the 9th to the 11th. For ease of perception, the frames on the cards differ in color. Accordingly, the dark frame on the lesser Arcana is lighter on the middle, and the lightest frame on the major Arcana. At first glance it may seem confusing, but everything is really easy. Here, see. The card has double numbering. For example, 1-1. The first block, the first card. The dark frame is the lesser Arcana, then we see the middle Arcana, and the lightest frame is the major Arcana. Everything is clear and simple. Such a system forms a certain volume and multidimensionality of the deck. In fact, the deck is even deeper, it is recognized when used. And even this numbering system is actually simplified for our perception. Additional cards. In the 6th block there are additional cards. More precisely, one Arcana has 2 cards. Arcana 6-5 has 2 cards, King and Queen, and Arcana 6-6 cards, Prince and Princess. This happened because of duality. Male and female. Cards can be used in the deck together or separately. When using it separately, it is advisable to adhere to the rule: if the King card is used, then we use the Princess card; if we use the Queen card, then we use the Prince card. There is also a stop card in the deck. This card is needed to stop the alignment for several reasons. This may be due to improper use of cards or fencing from unnecessary or closed information. A card is needed for added security and mistake indication to the user. Some Orot cards are similar to tarot cards. This is due to the fact that we have the same world and energy. Both systems describe one thing, but in different ways. Consider these cards. There are very clearly similar cards. For example, the Wheel card is 10 Arcana Tarot. Here is 16 Arcana, but in a different form. Card Jester. Or the card Leo -8 Arcana in Tarot. Note that all the major Arcana of the Tarot are lesser in Orot. The exception is the card Alchemist, or in Tarot, the Magician. There are cards that are not clearly similar, but carry similar energies or functions. For example, card 2-2, 17 Arcana, and the Ring card is 14 Arcana, although it is difficult to see it in it. There is also a series of cards that carry only elements or glyphs of one or another tarot arcana. For example, cards 1-1 and 9-7 carry elements of the 15 or. So what is unique in these cards, since they look like tarot? What are they needed for? The resemblance of Orot cards to tarot cards, only as a cost in a given. There is only one world, and it can be revealed in different ways. You can distort, but you can reveal all its depth and beauty. Show the essence and truth. Truth is known not through the absorption of knowledge, but through spirituality. Orot spiritual cards. They're intended to reveal the spiritual potential of a person. To purify, rid of illusions, spiritually cultivate and show the path of truth and love. Our project offers many ways. This channel will feature various practices and techniques. As for those who are not familiar with the card system, so for tarologists, psychologists, esotericists. Many practitioners will not require cards, but at the same time they will give completeness of work in a spiritual aspect. Subscribe to the channel, like all the most relevant news in our Instagram. See you. Peace to all.